Good morning. I'm taking a little walk on my way back from the post office. It still blows my mind that this is my ride back from the post office, right? I'm so appreciative of all of you who are messaging me with beautiful sentiments of you'd take my place or you want to hold my hand. I know what it feels like to want to give that, and I have a different perspective now as well. Like, both things can exist, but I feel like for me right now, I'm in a place where I understand that death is a lonely journey. It doesn't mean it's not ripe with beauty. It doesn't mean that you don't have friends who care about you. I have so many people who do. I am not alone. Even when I'm alone, I'm not alone, and I know that. But there's something to be said about this journey being nobody can walk with you, because even when they're right next to you, they don't experience anything like what you do. And so it's okay. Listen, it is okay that sometimes I'm alone. Sometimes it's the only way I can kind of come to terms with what's going on and what I'm feeling about it all. You know, most of the time I'm not that sad. I grieve. Listen, saying goodbye to everything that you know and everything that you've ever experienced and all the people who have done that with me. Okay, yes, another lifetime we'll see each other, okay, or in the ether. I get all of that, but it's not the same as right here and now, and this life is so freaking beautiful. I just, that part makes me sad. Listen, there's going to come a point where every single one of us is going to walk this path alone, and alone is not a bad thing. Alone is a great, beautiful space, and it's unending. And it's, in many ways, just as magical as being with someone you love. I think the trick is getting to be the person that you're okay to be alone with. And cancer sucks. Listen, I just had a whole conversation with my nurse practitioner that I will share about what my death could look like. And there are basically 3 options, and they all, except for one, all suck. And I just can't believe that that's what it's going to come down to, that the effect of the meds, the exact same effect is going to happen with the cancer. And I just can't believe that this is my fate no matter what I do. There are some complications that could occur that won't let me use Death with Dignity meds because I may not be able to keep them down long enough. So, yeah, that stuff I'm facing, and that's not easy. Again, nobody else knows what it feels like. Nobody else can understand. And even if other people are facing it, they're facing it differently. This road is just a very individual journey. But I'm okay in that I've done the work to be okay with who I am. I have stood up for myself. I've become the mother I never had. I have rejected toxic people in my life in a way that, after being told that I had to protect them or eat the shame that they should feel. Yeah, I'm not that person anymore. And I once had a vision where I didn't know if I was actually floating through space with orbs that were planets, or I was in a biological setting, floating through between blood cells and in a bloodstream. But it was very red, it was very black, and there was a person who, a small child who was sitting in the distance. And as I floated up behind her, her back was to me, she was crouched and crying, and I floated behind her and I put my arm around her, and when she looked up at me, I realized that was me as a child. And I carried that vision of me caring for myself into every single chemotherapy appointment I ever went into. Every time I have to take a drug that feels like Russian roulette, that's the vision I have. If you can be to yourself the person that never protected you before, that should have, and you can take care of you, this journey is a lot less terrifying. I don't know. I mean, maybe these aren't particularly unique words of wisdom, but I will say that I've learned to take care of me. And maybe that's a trauma response. I absolutely believe that it is. But I also know that I am okay. And you don't have to worry about me in that regard. So anyway, just a quick thought. As Tim and I are going away, we're actually gonna take a ferry ride. Let's see, that way to Skagway. We're gonna take a train, the White Pass train, up to the valley, and then we're gonna go walk across the suspension bridge. We're super psyched. I've wanted to do this. It's a bucket list item. It's just a little weird because bucket list items, I'm starting to tick through them, which is just getting closer to the end. And I know that, and I know he knows that. Ooh, hey, I never find heart rocks. I just looked down and found a heart rock. Okay. Anyway, I am going to respond to the 4 of you that have emailed me, but you know, life is getting shorter, and time is running out, and taking time to develop detailed responses is getting harder. So I hope you please forgive me for just addressing you all here, and know that I am so grateful for all of your messages. I try to answer all the ones on YouTube. The last video got like 80,000 views. Okay, so it's a lot to keep up with. I cannot keep up with the older videos. And anyway, I love you guys. Enjoy the rest of your week, and I'll be back when Tim and I get back from our play date. Bye.